right, good Tuesday morning. This is the First Alert Weather live stream. We usually kick off every weekday around 8:35. Thanks for watching. This is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Balon in the First Alert Weather Center. Let's get right to things here. Today is a First Alert Weather Day. We're talking about our next weather maker. We've got a cold front coming in from the north, and it's going to kick off some scattered strong thunderstorms late today. So we want you to stay weather aware with your family, especially if you have any outdoor events planned today. First Alert Viper Max shows dry weather right now across northeast Wisconsin, but the day will not end that way. Mostly sunny and heating up near record warmth this afternoon, a high of 90 degrees in Green Bay, but around and after when we hit that high of 90, we're going to have some scattered thunderstorms, and some of these could be rather rambunctious as we head towards the evening. So we've got some decaying storms to the west of the Twin Cities. Otherwise, we're seeing a mostly sunny sky across Wisconsin. Looks like a peaceful weather day, right? Well, here's the thing. We've got a cold front coming in from the north as it tracks across Lake Superior and across Lake Superior and Upper Michigan, rather, and into northern Wisconsin. This will be the boundary that kicks off the possible severe weather later today. So those thunderstorms will fire up near and south of Highway 64 in an increasingly unstable air mass later today. It is a level 1 risk of severe weather on our 1 to 5 severe weather scale. That basically means it's a marginal risk. So isolated severe thunderstorms are possible later today with high winds that could get up to about 60 miles an hour. There's also the possibility of some 1-inch diameter hail. And I do expect the thunderstorms to have some pockets of heavy rain. You might pick up a quick half-inch of rain. But that said, any risk of flooding is going to be on the low side, and I really don't think this is a tornado situation. Right now, though, we are seeing some sunshine, and it is 72 degrees right now in Green Bay. We do have a dew point of 54, which is not all that juicy. Considering the situation, although that southwest wind will cause that humidity to gradually rise as the day wears on. So 72 in Green Bay and Shawano and in Appleton. We're already up to 74 degrees in Wapaka. Meanwhile, it is 67 degrees in Marinette. Warming up with a southwest wind close to 10 miles an hour, and I would expect some higher gusts from time to time. So here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor with the hot high temperatures reaching about 90, give or take, away from the Bay Shore and the Lake Shore. A high of 90 in Appleton, a high of 89 in Lakewood and 88 in Pembine. And the high temperatures today will possibly flirt with records for this time of year. Green Bay's record high temperature on this date, 92 degrees, set back in 2018. Both Shawano and Fond du Lac also have record highs of 92 degrees apiece, with Appleton and Oshkosh at 90. So those record high temperatures could be tied or possibly broken by the end of the day. So the heat is going to be building as we go through the afternoon with a little bit of an increase in the humidity. Our dew point gets very close to 60 as we head towards this evening, which is kind of on the edge of where it becomes a little bit uncomfortable for many folks. Now, that said, where our atmosphere is not going to be dripping in humidity, it'll be slightly humid, but probably just enough atmospheric moisture to help fire off some of those thunderstorms later today. So the next several hours will be sunny, and First Alert Pinpoint Predictor looks really quiet through about 1 o'clock this afternoon. But as we fast forward to about 4 p.m., you can see the thunderstorms developing. Oconto Falls over towards Peshtigo into Door County. That's where that cold front is going to be pushing southward, and along that boundary, additional thunderstorms will be developing across central Wisconsin, and they'll slide south and east as we go through this evening. Very hit-and-miss activity, but where they hit, it's possible they could prompt a warning or two from the National Weather Service. We'll see. These scattered thunderstorms will be weakening after Action 2 News at 10 with meteorologist David Ernst. And after midnight, well, the storms are pretty much done, and the clouds will be thinning out. So we should see a break in the rainfall heading into early Wednesday morning as the severe weather threat disappears. It is possible later Wednesday afternoon to have a pop-up afternoon storm, but I really don't think at that point we'll have as much of a risk of severe weather. So there's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. A high of 90 today. Hot, slightly humid, scattered strong thunderstorms as we head into this evening. A pop-up storm is possible tomorrow afternoon. You'll notice your Wednesday looks cooler behind the departing cold front. We'll have a northeast breeze and our high temperatures will start trending back down. So we go from 90 today to 80 tomorrow to a comfortable 72 with sunshine on Thursday. That looks like a great day to get out and do some yard work, perhaps some planting in the garden. Temperatures will bounce around a little bit heading into the weekend. We go up to 82 on Friday, then back down to 73 on Saturday with a breezy northeast wind. Skies will stay mostly sunny. And we've got 77 penciled in for Sunday, partly cloudy with perhaps a spotty afternoon shower. So really, if you ignore the thunderstorms that are coming in later today, which I don't recommend you do because it is a risk of severe weather, if you look at the big picture, the next 7 days, our forecast is looking more dry and warm as opposed to wet. So our forecast could turn severe later today, and whether the forecast is sunny like it is right now, or it's severe by the time we get to this evening, you definitely want to tap our app, our free WBAY First Alert Weather app, which definitely gives you a lot of helpful information to let you know what's going on, whether it's watches or warnings, or whether you are attending a child sporting event. I know we've got several softball games going on across the state as the state tournament starts up today, and you know what? You don't want to be caught at the ball field and not knowing what's going on with storms, especially if there's lightning involved. So you can scan that QR code on the left side of your screen to download our free WBAY First Alert Weather app, which is a fantastic tool for anybody who wants to keep on top of the weather. Coming up on Action 2 News at noon and at 4, meteorologist Nolan Kane will give you an update on what's going on with the storms, including a fresh look at the timing of it from the very latest information in our First Alert Weather Center. So that's what is going on. We've got heat and we've got storms, and the rest of the week looks a little bit more peaceful for late May and going into early June. All right, so coming up in, let's see here, in about 15 minutes on Action 2 News mid-morning, Aisha Morales and I will give you the top news stories and a look at the weather. And, you know, again, it's going to be a hot day, so plan on the heat. Don't forget to keep cool every now and then. If you're going to be out and about in the sun for the next few hours, apply some sunscreen and make sure you're staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water, as near record high temperatures are possible this afternoon, and then a risk of some severe thunderstorms as we head towards this evening. All right, so let's take you out to a sky camera shot. All right, let's take you out. This one caught my eye earlier this morning, a beautiful shot from our Shawano sky cam, and this is looking east down the Shawano Lake outlet. I'm sure some people got out on their boats over the Memorial Day weekend and were doing some fishing and enjoying themselves. Today looks like another nice day to get out on the water. But if you are on the water, whether it's an inland lake or on Lake Michigan, make sure you're keeping a sharp eye on what's going on with the radar. And if the storms are developing, you want to make yourself able to get back to shore as soon as possible. All right, thanks for watching our live stream. Have a great day. Stay safe and stay with us all throughout the day. Take care. Bye-bye.